Alrighty, Sunday. You guys aren't going to see this for a couple more months yet. There's your time frame check. I'm doing the second repair for the holes, letting that cure up. It's been going for a little while. I may not have used quite enough hardener, so we got to let her tack up, or set up. It's still sticky. Let it sit for a while yet. Got the heap in the driveway. Since Kevin got word that he's basically getting his house as of yesterday, although this is going to be 2 months from now, so you guys have seen all that. We're going to test fit those tires and maybe sell these off, because we're going to use those out the property now that I got something we can use out there. So, yeah, today is the 7th of September or so, 7th or 8th, somewhere in there. But November 22nd is his date for getting the place right now. So we're going to go ahead and swap some tires over. And I think this thing may want to get trailered because it makes all sorts of noises in the front, but that's why we cut the fenders to make sure these will fit. So I'm going to just go get the time lapse out. Let's do that. I think that's a good idea. Holy crap, that sure changed the look of the rig, doesn't it? She's ready for a mud pit now. That's cool. What we're going to do now is we're going to jack up one corner as high as we can. And so where I got the chocks on the far side, so we'll do the driver's side front. Yeah, that side will stay on the ground. I'll get this thing teetering a little bit. See what we got for clearance. We gotta check the clearance. Actually, let's just do this. This was the whole idea, was to sit you all up here so you can watch. Because this thing's never really going to see a whole lot of hardcore action, but I can see that hitting, so we may hammer that in. Good there. Tucked in pretty tight here. It's got the sway bar disconnected on the back still, so a little compression, but that'll be alright, I think, because we're never going to be flexing this thing out. So yeah, we may just get in there and hammer these back a little bit, but we can do that when it's sitting on the ground. Right on. I'll show you when we get that all done. Here's why I want to trim these things. We'll beat these things back. Wheels full lock. Get in there to see. See how close we are? About 2 fingers. This time we get a bump, we're going to run that thing up in there. I don't want to slice these tires off. I want to last for a little bit. So front end over here. Oh yeah, we got lots of room. Lots of room. You just pull those fog lights out and get rid of them, or just let them go on their own. So let me go get my hammer. it over a little bit, get the other side, and show you when we're done. Anyway, one thing I was doing, she was running rough. Oh, we need to get a tie down for this thing too yet. Pulled the cap and rotor off. It's pretty crusty. Not terrible, but I've seen. Should probably use a cap and rotor, but. See if we can get inside and clean up the contacts a little bit there and just give her a cheesy tune-up. Set you guys right down here for a sec. See if you can see anything. Get the contacts clean, get the carbon off of those. Just enough to help with getting the spark where it needs to go. If this bad boy was going back on the road, I'd do a cap and rotor on it, plug some wires and all that. But she's just going out to Kevin's property. Alright, now we're going to end this segment. I went in there and I hammered it back. It's a little more clearance there and not as sharp of an edge to slice tires. Thinking about actually cutting the bumper, or maybe just take these. Yeah, it's all kind of one. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe we'll pull the corner caps off. I don't know how difficult that's going to be, but. We don't have to worry about those catching, get those lights out of there. But anyway, yeah, both sides are done. Just fold it back, get it out of the way. She sure looks different though, don't she? Looks cool. Ready for some mud. Yeah. See, you can fit 31s on an unlifted Jeep Cherokee. Just don't expect to do a whole lot. Nice to be able to get those backs arched a little bit more, but you know what, if we need to, we'll just keep our eyes out for somebody who's upgrading their lift kit and getting rid of a 3-inch or something like that. Well, we can always make our own too. Anyway, I'm going to end this part. Go on to working on this thing and see what other trouble I can get into for the night, since it's almost 6 o'clock. Alrighty. Toodaloo from the Heep.